How you doing, Ty? How was day 4? What did you guys do today?
Just work some offensive stuff, just trying to clean up our offense and how we're going to attack. And then we just did defensive stuff and then played. We just played 20-minute scrimmage. That's about it.
Participation with Bogey and Brad. How did they do anything?
Bogey played, Brad didn't play.
So Bogey played contact, everything with the scrimmage?
Yes.
James said Brooke has been the one guy who's kind of like stood out to him among the new additions. What have you guys seen out of Brooke on the floor?
His ability to protect the paint, be at the rim, be able to block shots and deter shots. And he's been making a lot of threes, just picking and popping, spacing the floor. And then we've been doing a good job of knocking down open shots. When we switch, he's been going to the block and taking advantage of smaller players as well. So he's really been doing a good job offensively.
Is he the weirdest evolution you've seen out of a player? Because when he came in, he was a post-up guy.
Yeah.
Never really took a jumper. And now he's one of the most prolific.
I got to think about that. I'll get back to you on that. But you could be on to something.
I often am.
Guys are talking about how the young players on the training camp roster have really pushed them. What can you say about what you've seen from that part of the roster over the last
the young guys had a chance to play before practice today. And I told them, I'm just proud of just the way they progressed over the summer, the work they put in, and the style of basketball they play is really fun to watch. So a couple of guys, when we have our scrimmage for the other guys, they got in. I think Kobe did a great job today. Jordan did a great job today. Yannick has been pretty good when he's gotten in there. And so they done a great job, man. Like I said, all summer just working with JVG, working with our player development staff. They really improved.
Which Kobe did a great job, because you have two of them now.
Kobe Brown.
What can you report from Kobe, man? This is his third year. Lawrence refers to year 3 guys is basically you gotta show you belong. What do you want to see from him this month and over the course of the season?
Just keep playing with that confidence. I think he brings us a great energy. I think offensive rebounding, a guy who can rebound the ball and push the ball and make plays, and just be consistent with his shot. That's the biggest thing. Just consistent with his 3-point shot. Everything else he's been doing has been good.
You have Bud here.
Have what?
When you have Coach Bud here, Tibbs early in the week, when they're here watching, are they just watching you guys kind of bouncing things off each other? What is that kind of like?
I don't know. You got to ask them.
Oh, they're a little too far away, so I got to ask you.
Yeah, well, you can ask them later.
You're going to get him over here?
But I will if you need him.
I do.
But no, just Tibbs, like I said, he's one of the guys that mentored me when I first got into the league, coaching in Boston, and be able to see him and be able to go in at 6 o'clock in the morning and work with him and just kind of learn from him. It's been great. So he called me up about a month ago to say he wanted to come to camp. I said, anything you need, So it was just great to see Tibbs here.
Not at 6 a.m. though, right?
No, not at 6.
Are guys tired of each other yet? Have there been moments where it's been some animosity, some
No, sir.
over physicality? Everybody's been getting along really good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Feel good.
That's good. I know teams go up against each other this time of the year, and you get to this point, and it's you got to play somebody else. Y'all don't play a preseason game.
It's only been 4 days.
I know.
Damn. Oh, God.
I'm just relaying the feedback I've gotten.
From other teams or from our team?
From other teams, not your team.
Oh, yeah.
I'm asking about your team.
Yeah, we're okay right now. I'll let you know that.
Okay.
James?
Yeah. CB's obviously a competitor. He's not just showing up to be, an assistant coach on the bench, right? We know he wants to play, but we do see you talking with him. What's it been like having him in camp, just from the knowledge standpoint, what he's able to bring to this team?
No, it's been great. Like you said, the knowledge, the experience. I think the biggest thing is just how he's helped our young guys, just helping them on the court, off the court, and just a locker room guy who can be another leader that can just, who's been here before, understands, and what it takes. And so it's been great having him around.
There's been some of the other teams at camp have talked about physicality, that they're trying to up our physicality, and so they bring in NBA refs to kind of police the scrimmages, I guess. What do you want to see out of your team physicality-wise? Do you want to see your team get more physical? If it's allowed, just keep going to that level? But
yeah, just keep going. I know JBG preaches that every single day, and that's what took our defense to another level last year was the physicality, in your face, going for steals, being a steals team. And like I said, every day JBG talks about physicality, being a more tougher team. And so that's what we got to do.
The other day you guys had a referee meeting. I know Steve Kerr the other day mentioned that they went over some maybe rule changes, things that could be altered going into the year. How do those help you guys, and how do you guys approach those heading into? We saw some refs here. Like, do you kind of focus on things like that at all during scrimmages?
I mean, I think it'd be good for us with James because he's always getting hit. So hopefully we can get a few more calls that way. But like I said, whatever's best for the league and whatever we can control to try to make it a better league, I'm all for it.
So getting hit on jump, is that like a change, a jump shot? Style change?
Yeah.
Like the high five?
Yeah.
Okay. They're gonna start calling those?
Depends on how Depends on how it happens. You didn't know that?
I wasn't in the meeting. I have no idea. Steve just mentioned there were some changes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank